Hi, I'm Todd Heitkamp, the owner of Dakota Angler here in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, with this week's 2-minute fishing report. Well, folks, it continues to be a summer for the record books, to say the least. The weather just hasn't really cooperated with us fishermen, but really, as I've always said, for the most part, the fish don't care, and this past week was another testament to that story, as guys were doing quite well up and down the Missouri River. Guys are coming away with some nice catches of walleye. They're having to still sort in some locations, but still coming away with some nice catches. Also, area lakes in the northeastern part of the state, guys are catching walleyes at Piyas, Opitz, Bitter, both dry lakes. And what I mean by both dry lakes, I'm talking about the one by Clark as well as by Florence. Also, Goose, Waagmeester, Indian Springs, Reeds, and also Enemy Swim are doing well for walleyes. Down the southeastern part, Dry Lake by Willow Lake continues to be the story, to say the least. And then other lakes that produce walleyes include Thompson. Now, this past weekend, it was a little slow up at Thompson, but guys are coming away with some nice quality fish versus the quantity. And then a few walleyes are being caught at 81 ponds, Vermilion, as well as Sinai. So again, what have they been using? Mainly a lot of live bait rigging going on, a lot of bottom bouncers and spinners with minnows, leeches, and crawlers, and we're coming to the end of leech season, so remember that. Also, guys are throwing some swim baits and then also pulling cranks, and they're doing quite well with a lot of the crankbaits that we have here at the store. And the perch bite continues to increase this past week. Guys are coming away with some really nice perch at Piyas as well as Opitz and Bitter. Thompson produced a few perch up there, but again, few and far between. And then also Sinai. But the main perch story continues to be Dry Lake. As you'll see on some of the photos that we have here on this week's catches, you'll really notice the quality of perch that were being caught at Dry Lake and at Willow Lake. Now, what have they been using? Small pieces of crawler, minnows, also some waxworms, but really it hasn't been too hard to catch some of the perch in some of these locations once you get on top of them. And that holds true also for the crappie bite. The crappie bite continues to go well at Thompson, also at Reeds, and then Enemy Swim, and a few being caught at Vermilion. And what have they been using? Mainly live bait, and also, yes, the shiny hymen. And now it's time to take a look at a few photos from this past week. And remember, folks, if you'd like your photo included in next week's version of the 2-minute fishing report, please send it to me. Send it to todd@dakotaangler.com or post it to our Facebook wall. And if I use your photo, your name will be entered into a monthly drawing for a $25 gift certificate. I put out the call last week, and you have responded. A great number of you sent in photos. I'm just apologizing that I couldn't use all of them. But remember, keep sending me your photos. And just to remember, folks, as I said last week, leech season is coming to a close. I think we have a few leeches left yet for this weekend, but after that, it's going to be really hard to come by as the weeks unfold. Also, stop on by. We have a continued sale going on for all our rods, our combos, our trolling combos. Take a look at them. We have great selection still left for a 20% off the sticker price. Also, it's not too early to think about ice, is it? I don't think so. The Dakota Angler Ice Institute. Mark your calendars, November 7th and 8th. The Ice Institute will be held at the Central Baptist Church here in Sioux Falls on November 7th and 8th, so mark your calendars. Well, folks, that's this week's version of the 2-minute fishing report. For Dakota Angler, I'm the owner, Todd Heitkamp, and as we say around here, fish on. We'll see you next time, and again, thanks for watching. I greatly appreciate it.